Well, good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to this week's Children's Corner. It's hard to believe that it's only about a week or so until most of you will be going back to school. How do you feel about that? Does it make you feel happy or maybe sad or excited or nervous or afraid? There are a lot of new things to face when you go into a new year in school. And a lot of big changes and a lot of new choices. There's all sorts of choices we have to make every day. What to have for breakfast. Probably not what to wear because you'll have to wear a uniform and you've no choice in that. But maybe what to have for lunch. Will it be a packed lunch or a school dinner? Will there be a choice of chicken nuggets or pizza? And then maybe you'll have a choice to make where to sit in class or who to sit beside. We'll have all sorts of things that we have to choose, and most of them aren't very important. But some things are more important. There'll be rules in your classroom and in the school, and you'll have to choose whether or not to follow the rules or whether to get in trouble. And that's important. You'll have to choose what kind of friends to have, because your friends could get you into a lot of trouble, or your friends could keep you safe from trouble and keep you on the right track. When the teacher says something and you don't understand it, you've got a choice to make. Will you pretend to understand it, or will you ask for help? So there are silly choices, and there are big choices, important choices. Now, Jesus' followers had lots of choices and decisions to make too. Sometimes when Jesus taught, it was hard to understand some of the things he was saying. One day, Jesus was teaching in the synagogue, and he said to the people, "I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Anyone who feeds on me will live forever." And when the people heard it, they said, "This is a hard teaching. What does it mean? How can we accept that?" And some of them stopped following Jesus that day. Now, he knew that many people were grumbling and complaining. So he turned to the 12 disciples and said, "Do you want to leave me too?" And Peter said, "Well, Lord, who can we go to? You alone have the words of eternal life. We believe and know that you are the Holy One of God." The disciples had answered the call to follow Jesus. They weren't about to turn their backs on him now. You and I face that same decision those first disciples faced. Who will we follow? Will we follow Jesus? Or will we turn our backs and find someone else to follow? It's not always easy to follow Jesus. But who else can we go to? Because who else has the words of eternal life?
What heights
God bless you. God keep you safe. And see you again next week.